Now, the message here, though, of course, is that while we saw many companies, recognize those challenges, they're looking at simulation as a way to help. But the message in this presentation today is this is more than just a nice to have. There's a lot more you can get out from the simulation virtual commissioning from looking at it from a holistic, from design, commissioning, training, even using these tools in operation for what we refer to as closed loop digital twin, constantly feeding the simulation models. If you go to the trouble of developing a model and design and you put it on the shelf, once that system is in operations, you're missing a trick. Okay, so that's something to, there's a lot more you can get out of these. Some kind of key things we've observed with companies, the first one here, multidisciplinary approach, mechanical, electrical, automation, maybe not working so well together in the past, working in more of a serial, one after another, controlled guys, waiting for the machine to be finally built before they can really prove out their code. This whole idea of virtual commissioning is about working in parallel. So we're going to talk about the technology, but a big part about this, make no mistake, is the process. You're going to need mechanical, electrical, and automation have to come together to work in a more collaborative effect. And we don't see that in some companies, but they're going to have to if they want to get the full value out of this. Sometimes we see simulation done on its own, little island. There's a simulation department over there just doing their own thing. And if they're disconnected from the mechanical, the electrical, the whole change management process of it, you're going to lose the value out of it. So integrating the simulation as much into the processes, your business processes is key. And then of course, schedules, it can reduce the timeline. Onboarding new employees, same thing, training, it can become a great tool. We see customers using not only virtual HMIs, but maybe a real interface, a real HMI to give them that feel of the machine working with the virtual model at the end. Even with many customers looking at that as they look to, whether it's service, training, grow those opportunities. We even have some companies using these models for sales and marketing, reusing the models across the life cycle of the machine. Oh, and then of course the last portion, clear. If you've got expensive parts, expensive materials, avoiding waste as far as running the machine, cycling the machine, simulation can help reduce those. Again, make no mistake, this digital twin topic is not going away. In fact, we see it growing. The 60%, how you see the chart there, from some of the market research we've done. And of course, the key thing here is the acceptance of the simulation and models, with automotive leading the trend and other industries following. They want a better validation. They want a better sign off of the equipment that they're getting. So if you're a machine or line builder and you're not delivering a model, it's kind of like when we talk about Industry 4.0, there's many parts to that. One aspect is the simulation. Are you delivering a digital twin of your machine that companies can really use? What type of digital twin you receive, how the end user can benefit from that, those are the details Siemens can help you with. As far as the level of fidelity, what's required from the machine builder versus a line builder, or how would an end user manufacturer use that, okay? But those companies that are not embracing this, and you can start at different levels, but make no mistake, you're going to lose your competitive advantage if your competitors are developing digital twins, they're using it in their marketing and sales, they're using it in their design and engineering, and they're using it in training. If I'm an end user, I'm going to buy their equipment because I feel much better validation than a machine builder who's not providing that to me. And those companies that say, well, you can do it, no problem, but I'm going to charge you this amount of money just for that, I think end users have to push back and say, no, this is becoming a standard. You can't do that. And Siemens can work with three legs of the stool, end users, machine builders, and Siemens can help support those line or machine builders to help them adopt these tools. But it is an ecosystem play. The manufacturers, the machine builders, and the vendors, we all play a role in this adoption to help these companies use these tools, train in these tools, whether it's services and so on.